trace the blue you left behind. You painted me with careful fingers, but never looked me in the eyes.
Your brush hummed a lullaby while I mix gold for your hair. But the gold was just my wanting, and your song was empty air.
The canvas doesn't lie.
It only shows what we pretend. We were never really here, just to go straight in disguise. All this beauty, all this grace, painted over empty space. I kept your coffee warm for hours, sketched your profile in the steam. Not loving you,
But the idea of someone who might dream like me,
I signed my name beneath your shadow,
like it meant we'd always stay.
but signatures don't hold the light.
When truth burns through the gray.
Now the studio's quiet. No more lies to frame or keep.
We were never really here, just to go straight in disguise. All this beauty, all this grace, painted over empty space. I'll hang your portrait crooked. I'll leave mine face to wall. Let the dust write the ending. We were too afraid to draw. We were never really here, just to go straight in disguise. All this beauty, all this grace, painted over empty space. We were never really here, just to go straight in disguise. All this beauty, all this grace, painted over empty space. Painted over empty space.
This is Art with Kenneth. Hosted by artist Kenneth J. Lewis Sr. This channel takes viewers inside the studio, where paintings are built in real time and ideas take shape through process, patience, and intent. Each session reveals how structure, history, and emotion come together on the canvas. This is not a highlight reel. It's the work, unfolding.
Welcome back to Art with Kenneth. In this episode, artist Kenneth J. Lewis Sr. continues the Crowned Legacy series with a 48 by 48-inch portrait titled The Young Princess. This session captures the full early stage process, beginning with the structured sketch, moving through a disciplined acrylic underpainting using raw umber, titanium white, black, and ultramarine blue, and concluding with the first full layer of oil paint. The goal at this stage is not refinement, it is foundation. Form is established. Light direction is clarified. The crown, the garment, and the face begin to take physical presence on the canvas. By the end of this episode, the first oil layer is complete, and the portrait has officially transitioned from structure to substance. This is the moment where the painting begins to breathe. You're watching Art with Kenneth. The world of art seen through the eyes of an artist who truly lives it. This is the rebranded creative platform hosted by Kenneth J. Lewis Sr., where art isn't just talked about, it's created, explored, and brought to life. This is more than a podcast. It's a full experience. From powerful art history storytelling, to real-time art demonstrations, studio conversations, and inspiring creative talk, Art with Kenneth gives viewers a front-row seat to the process, the passion, and the purpose behind every brushstroke. Whether he's painting live, breaking down the legacy of great artists, or sharing the truth behind the creative journey, Kenneth delivers art with authenticity, energy, and soul. And you can experience it in person. Visit the KJL Art Sanctuary Studio at 310 4th Street, Ewing, New Jersey, and explore original works, commissions, and one-of-a-kind fine art available for purchase. For more information, visit www.kjlartsanctuary.com. Art with Kenneth, where history meets creativity, and the studio becomes the stage.
Now back to the show.
concludes part 1 of Crowned Legacy, The Young Princess. In this session, Kenneth completed the understructure and laid down the first oil layer across the 48 by 48 inch canvas, establishing the base tones, early color relationships, and overall visual hierarchy of the portrait. At this stage, the painting is not about detail, it is about mass, clarity, and direction. In the next episode, the oil layers will build. The skin tones will deepen. The jewelry will gain dimension. The crown will begin to carry weight and luminosity. Crowned Legacy continues to explore portraits, relics, and symbols of power through layered construction and deliberate progression. Subscribe to Art with Kenneth to follow the full evolution of this series.
You've been watching Art with Kenneth. New live painting sessions and studio videos are added regularly. Subscribe to experience the work as it unfolds. From the first mark to the final